Hey guys, this is going to be a general reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius. We are going to take a look at what messages Spirit has for you for the remainder of the month. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but please do take the messages that does resonate and leave the rest behind, okay? And then we are also going to be clarifying as well as pulling some oracle cards at the end of this reading for you. So let us go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Sagittarius. Please guide this reading and show me the current situation for Sagittarius. Current situation for Sagittarius, please. Beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Current situation for Sagittarius. Alright, so we have the Seven of Swords as your current situation. And what is the challenge for Sagittarius at the present moment? What is the challenge for Sagittarius? Challenge for Sagittarius, please, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Okay, and we have the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Four of Wands as your challenge. All right, and what advice do you have for Sagittarius, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for them? What advice do you have for the beautiful Sagittarius? All right, and we have the Death card as the advice. All right, and then what is Sagittarius thinking at the moment? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What are they thinking at the moment? What is Sagittarius thinking? Okay, and we have the King of Wands. And how is Sagittarius feeling at the moment? How is Sagittarius feeling at the moment? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, how you're feeling. And lastly, what should Sagittarius be doing? What should Sagittarius be doing? What should they be doing, beautiful angels? So, and we have the Eight of Wands with Judgment to come out. Okay, card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Queen of Cups. So either being intuitive in a situation or just really being in sync or in flow with your emotions, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, as I was laying these cards down, I kind of got two different scenarios with what could be going on for you guys right now at the moment. Mainly going off the energy of the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords is in your current situation position, right? So I feel like this could be for some of you. Some of you may feel like someone is being a little sneaky or deceitful. Not really sure, you're not really sure if you can trust them or not. So maybe kind of trying to stay on your toes with this person. until you 100% feel them out, not really knowing for certain, what their true or real intentions are at the moment. But you're still, you're not turning your back on them completely, I feel like, but you are being a little bit of skeptical. And then I also got for some of you that some of you could be in this place of being strategic about your next moves, okay, which is another symbolism of the Seven of Swords card. So I do feel like some of you could be on to making your next move your best move, and so you're going to be strategic in that approach. All right, because this is with your current energy being the Seven of Swords. Now, in the position of the challenge, you have the Four of Wands as well as the Knight of Pentacles. And if you watch my readings, you know that the Knight of Pentacles is the slow and steady wins the race Knight for me, right? So let's keep it like this. So I'm feeling, when it comes to those of you who the message may have resonated when I speak of you not being certain about a person, or kind of just trying to stay on your toes with them until you figure them out completely. I feel like this could tie into that situation for those of you it resonated with, because you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slow moving knight, and then you have this Four of Wands, which represents stability, right? So you may be questioning this person, and either you're the one who's a little hesitant, as you can see, like this knight has no movement at all, right? He's like hesitant, like he's not for sure if he wants to continue this journey, right? And it's going or facing towards the Four of Wands, which is stability. So someone is uncertain about moving towards that stability in this relationship situation. All right. So being a little hesitant, either you or the other person, someone's being hesitant in this situation, whereas they're not moving as fast maybe as you would like, or maybe you're not moving as fast as much as they would like. But either way, I feel like there's some stagnant energy around that. And this could be because for some of you, you may have your guards up because you don't know the true intentions of this person, right? And like I say, that's for those of you who if this resonates to you in regards to a situation. For others of you, it could be that you're looking for, because you have this Ace of Wands down here and your what you feel position. So you're looking for some type of new passion to come in, right? Some new creative juices to start flowing, and you may feel like it's taking you a long time to get there, right? You're kind of slowly but surely moving towards progress, or slowly but surely moving towards stability, or a sounded foundation, something that you can be proud of, and something that's going to bring you happiness, a reason to celebrate, right? So you could be slowly but surely moving to that. It's like you may have this spark and you may have this passion flowing through you. However, the efforts that it's taken for you to have it 100% fulfilled is a little bit slow. Okay, now in the position of advice from your beautiful angel spirit guides, you have the Death card. And the Death card is, to me, once again, if you watch my videos, you'll know that this is one of my favorite cards in the deck because it represents transformation. You having the ability to transform how you see things, how you do things, right? So that you can get the outcome that you desire. All right. So maybe this is spirit saying that you either need to transform, or something within the situation itself needs to be transformed. Because as you can see here too, like in this card, it's almost like he's sitting there like patiently waiting for something, right? And it's like he's like, okay, what next, or what do I have to do? And I feel like this is just saying you may have to transform the way you think, the way you feel, or in some type of area of your life, some type of transformation needs to happen in order for things to kind of pick up how you would like for it to. All right. In the position of what you are thinking, we have the King of Wands. So this could be if you are dealing with a situation, a romantic situation, where you're not too sure about this person or what their true intentions are just yet. This person could be of the wand suit, meaning that he could be a Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius like yourself, all right? Or he can just either represent, he or she could be male or female, or they can represent, you know, the King of Wands attributes, which is someone who's very charismatic, someone who's very charming and very sure of himself. So maybe he's a very like a popular, outspoken type of person, right? That draws in the attention of other people. So this kind of leaves you a little skeptical, because maybe he's a people's person, so he attracts a lot of attention, right? And so you're kind of like on the fence about, you know, where is this really going with you all, if he has the ability to be a magnet for other people at any given time. So that kind of like maybe makes you feel like what you have with this person is not secure. All right, so tying into the message for those of you where it resonated, where you were being on the fence in a relationship. Now, for others of you, this could be just like you really wanting to step into your power, and you yourself have that reflection of what the King of Wands represents. Okay, being a leader, being an entrepreneur, just really, you know, standing up for who you are and what you believe in. That way you can take the passion that you have, okay, and do something with it, because you have the Ace of Wands in a position of what you're feeling right now. So you're feeling passionate, you're ready to take something to the next level. But I feel like with the Death card being here, some things definitely have to change first. Some things have to be transformed first, but it's for the better. Right. And I feel like too, for some of you, like, you know what that is. Maybe some old habits of yours have to be let go or released in order for you to be able to move forward in a positive manner. And I do feel like some of you know like what needs to be let go of or what needs to be dropped. Okay. In the position of what you should be doing, you have the Eight of Wands and you have Judgment. So I feel like this is you really listening or honing in to those things that need to be transformed, and making or having that awakening moment, right? To do so that you can follow your calling. And when you do that, the Eight of Wands is all about obstacles being removed, right? And then this momentum, this fast momentum kicking in gear, because you've taken the necessary steps, all right, to realize what your awakening is, okay, and what it is that you're supposed to be doing, that you're so passionate about, and transforming in a way, or transforming your life in a way so that you can answer the call, right? And you can do whatever is needed to be done for that momentum to kick in. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and clarify to see if we can dig a little deeper for you guys. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why the Seven of Swords is here in a position of the current situation for Sagittarius. Okay, and we have the Emperor, okay, as the current situation. All right, so the Emperor is someone who is in control of his empire, right? Their structure, things are in place how they're supposed to be. So this could be, like I mentioned, for those of you who may be trying to fine tune who you are or what you represent. This could be you acting strategically in a way. And look, even when I say the word strategic, as you can see, he's holding a chess piece, and we all know that, you know, the game of chess is a very strategic game. Make your next move your best move. So this is definitely like, for some of you, you being strategic and, you know, putting the ball in your court so that your next move is your best move, and you'll have more control of the situation, right? Or maybe this person, if this is regarding the relationship situation, maybe this person is like, you know, you're the pawn. Maybe you feel like you're the pawn in his game, right? Which is what would make you feel like you don't know if you can 100%, you know, go all in with this person or not. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Please clarify the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge position for Sagittarius. Yeah, and I definitely feel like, you know, that Knight of Pentacles moving, you know, towards the Four of Wands is that there is, you know, a little bit of hesitation, okay, towards something stable in a relationship for some of you, right? And that's a challenge right now because maybe you're trying to take your time to fully figure this person out. You don't want to be just the next pawn piece in the game that he plays, right? So you're just a little bit on the skeptical side, not really ready to give it 100% quite yet. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify this Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in the position of challenge for Sagittarius. Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Okay, and we have the Four of Swords. All right, and I feel like this is because some of you may have been hurt in the past, right? So you may be in the process of still recovering or healing, which is why you are not going to rush in this situation, even if it's not in regards to relationship, just in life in general. Okay, maybe you've had some heartaches or disappointments in the past, work-wise, career-wise, relationship-wise. So this time you're going to try to make sure whatever you're doing is going to be in the best interest of you, right? So just not really investing too much unnecessary energy, giving yourself that place and that space to kind of recuperate and make sure that, you know, where you're headed next is going to be better than where you've come from. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Yeah, and I feel like too, like with this Knight of Pentacles being in the middle of this, like definitely saying that you are, you know, going to take your time towards the next relationship or next situation, right? Because you see a couple here. You're going to take your time with that because your heart may be still healing. Because when I look at this heart here, in this bird's nest, okay, so you're protecting it a little bit more than you have previously in the past. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Death card in the position of advice from you all. Why is the Death card here in the position of advice from you all, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors? Okay, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, and Seven of Pentacles is all about putting in the work and, you know, waiting for the progress, okay, or waiting to see the results. All right, so with it being paired with this Death card, this may be you having to transform your way of feeling, like how things, like how you see he's waiting here, right? It's like he's waiting and kind of impatient. Same thing here, and like it's like a process of waiting. So this may be, you know, you having to transform your way of thinking in terms of, you know, good things happen overnight. Good things ultimately take time, okay? As long as you put in the investment and the effort into what it needs in order to grow and be nourished, then you'll get what it is, you know, the result it is that you're looking for. So maybe this could you be transforming the feeling of transforming your feeling of feeling that, you know, things should happen overnight. That could be one way to look at it. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why it's the King of Wands here in the position of what Sagittarius is thinking. So give it some time. I feel like it's saying give it some time, nourish it as it needs to be, but overall give it some time. Please clarify why it's the King of Wands here, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors, in the position of what Sagittarius is thinking. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands to clarify this King of Wands. All right, so this is you either knowing that, you know, whatever it is that you're passionate about or whatever it is that you're desiring, knowing that you're going to have to put the hard work in to get there, right? And I feel like part of that hard work is on self, right? Knowing that you have to do your due diligence in making the changes, the transformations, in order to be aligned with who you are. That's what I get with the King of Wands. Aligning yourself to be able to reflect those attributes. Okay, putting in the hard work and the effort. And you may feel like it is a bit much. Okay, with that being in the what you think, feel position, you may feel like it's going to take a lot for you to get there. But when it's something that you're passionate about, okay, and you make the necessary changes and you make the decision to follow, right? The judgment card is answering that call, then the obstacles will be removed and it won't feel as much as a burden, all right, as it may feel now, you knowing the type of adjustments that has to be made. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the Ace of Wands here in a position of what Sagittarius is feeling. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Yeah, look at that. You guys are wanting to give birth to something new. Okay, be creative in your efforts. All right, the Empress is what you have, and the Empress is all about, as you can see, she has this pregnant belly. It's all about giving birth to something new. All right, and this is you giving birth to something that you are passionate about. Okay, bringing life to it. All right, it's like you've held it, you've cradled it for so long. Even with a pregnant woman, you know, they can only hold the baby inside them for so long before it's time for it to be birthed into the world. So I feel like this is your time. Okay, it's your time to birth whatever idea it is, whatever project it is, whatever plan it is, whatever desire it is. It's now time for you to birth it into the world. Like you've held on to it for so long, and now it's time for you to be proactive about it. Okay, things may be a little slow. You may have had disappointments in the past, which is kind of causing you to do the slow and steady, but overall we learn from our mistakes. We learn from past situations to know what we can do different or what we can do better. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify. And I'm looking at this Ace of Wands and the Empress, which is number 3. So you have a 4 here, and then you have 2 4s here. So you guys, like in this one segment here, you have the 444, which is the angel number. So, you know, I would suggest for some of you to look up that angel number and see what relevance it may have to the current situation you may be in right now. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify Judgment and 8 of Wands in the position of what Sagittarius should be doing. Definitely feel like some of you are trying to make your next move your best move, being strategic in your next step forward. Okay. And so you want to just make sure that maybe you don't have any more mishaps that you may have had in the past. But I do feel like you have to be ready to take on the role, the responsibility. Okay, if it's something that you desire and something that you want, I do feel like with this 10 of Wands being here, it's asking you to be ready to take on what will come with stepping into your power. Being a king or even a queen, you know, it's not, I wouldn't consider it being an easy job, because you have all of these people who look up to you and who you're responsible for, right? You're responsible for their well-being. So it is going to take a lot of work on your end. It's going to take for you to be strategic. It's going to take for you to be confident, okay, in your ability to do so. So don't let that be a deterrent from you birthing whatever it is that's going to put you in that power of feeling like a king or a queen, you know, feeling like you have this authority with the Emperor, and that you're capable of pulling whatever it is that you're passionate about off. Okay. To clarify judgment in the Eight of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. All right. And the Page of Wands is all about exploration, right? He's the eager page who's ready to go out there and to explore, and he's energetic and he's excited about it, right? So this is definitely calling for you to answer the call of whatever it is that you feel in your soul you are being called to do. But I feel like it has to be acknowledged first in order for you to start to notice obstacles being removed for you, so that you can really engage in it with this Page of Wands, right? Really see it from a newer, fresher perspective that's going to allow for it to manifest right before your eyes and allow for the growth. Okay, if you put in the work and the nourishment and whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground, then you're going to see the results. So maybe transform your way of thinking, your way of being, get rid of some things that may not be, in the best interest of what it is that you're trying to do, so that you can move forward and like get whatever it is that you guys are trying to get off the ground. All right, because I definitely do feel like you guys, for the most part, some of you are really really wanting to be expressive in some type of avenue in your life where you're excited about something, yet you may feel like it may take too much hard work and effort, or maybe even just doubting that you're capable of putting in the hard work and effort that's going to allow for you to birth it into the world. But that's definitely not the case, and I do feel like with that Death card being there, it's asking you to transform your way of thinking and feeling in regards to this situation. All right, believe in yourself, Sagittarius, in your capabilities. All right, so I'm going to pull 5 fortune cards for you guys to see what your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors would like for you to know in regards to the messages that they have put on the table for you. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective of Sagittarius. Can you please provide fortune messages as it relates to this reading of what you want Sagittarius to know? Okay, so we have cracked cup, and it says dissatisfaction with life. All right, so that could be what some of you guys are feeling right now. And so you are wanting to really, indulge in this Ace of Wands energy, right? You need something new and exciting to come in that you can release into the world, something that you're passionate about, right? And then you have casket, and it says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. All right, so this could be in regards to the relationship aspect of this reading, where I mentioned maybe some of you feeling skeptical about this person, all right, not really knowing their true intentions. Okay, maybe you'll come to some realizations, or maybe some things will just be made known to you that will allow you to be in a place where you can make the right decision for yourself. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 3 more oracle messages, please. Yep. All right. So we have wind chimes, which is peace and harmony. All right. And I think it's interesting how like this one, I put like a right after the someone going out of your life, then you get the peace and harmony, right? And then we have bag, and it says something important such as a new job or a raise. All right. So some of you may have that to look forward to. And then we have bow, and it says you are highly thought of. All right. So yeah, I definitely with this bag, I feel like, when you follow whatever your desire is or whatever you're trying to work on for yourself, whatever it is that you're passionate about, it may bring new opportunities to you, okay, such as a new job or maybe even a raise at currently where you're at. But it's definitely going to take for you to acknowledge, okay, and step in your power with this King of Wands here, even with the Emperor, and just acknowledging, what you're capable of bringing to the table, Sagittarius. All right, so let's pull some more oracle cards. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please, 3 oracle messages for the lovely Sagittarius as it relates to the messages that you have put on the table for them today. Okay, and we have, what did I just say about stepping into your power? And this is exactly what this card is saying. Stepping into your power. You are strong beyond measure. So don't doubt yourself and your capabilities, Sagittarius. All right, 2 more oracle messages, please. And we have a lot of power here on the table with this Emperor and with this King of Wands. So it's definitely calling you to do that. All right, and just be patient with yourself and transform, your way of thinking. In order to be powerful, you have to feel powerful. You have to believe that you are powerful, right? And just know that things, don't happen overnight. So you have to put in the hard work and effort in order to get the outcome that you desire. All right. Taking control, Sagittarius. You guys are definitely needed to be in a place of being able to take control of the situation. Okay, and then we have solitude. And it says, in silence, peace prevails. All right, so just taking that moment or time to have alone time and really let, your inner peace prevail. All right, this gives me that 4 Swords energy where you just, not being in a rush, okay, but really just taking that moment to reflect on what it is that you're looking for and what is more specifically what outcome it is that you're looking for. And 2 of these came out, so I'm going to take both. Okay, and it says, embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. All right, just really acknowledging who you are in your powers. Okay, and it says, great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. All right, so just being excited. What did we say? The Page of Wands here, right? Being excited about what it is that you are passionate about. All right, so that you can move forward with it. All right, embracing enthusiasm, not letting anything get you down, and being ready to take that great adventure. Take a risk. Whatever this is that you're desiring to put out there into the world, take a risk and venture forward with it, Sagittarius. And I feel like once you acknowledge that, that's when you'll notice obstacles being removed for you. All right, that's going to allow you to move full steam ahead. All right, and then lastly, we'll pull 3 angel answers messages, okay, as it relates to this reading or for any questions you may have subconsciously on your mind, that will hopefully give you clarity. So thank you, beautiful angels, for the collective sign of Sagittarius. Oh, okay, those 2 flew out. Before I get those, let me just get one more. Thank you, beautiful angels. One more message, please, for the lovely Sagittarius. Angel answers as far as what you want them to know as it relates to this reading, or any subconscious questions that Sagittarius may have on their mind. All right, there's the one more. Okay, so let me get the other 2 that flew away. All right, so these 2 came out and we have remain positive. All right, so you guys should definitely remain positive in this situation. and it says helpful people. Okay, you all may have people around you who can help you along your path. And then we have yes. Okay, so for those of you who may have questions, you know, subconscious questions in the back of your head as this reading was going on, the answer is yes. So definitely remain positive in your search or your quest to maybe even for some of you being your own boss, right? And so some of you are trying to get something off the ground, maybe with being your own boss, all right? Starting your own business, and maybe, you know, feeling doubtful because you know all the hard work and efforts that has to go into it. All right, but remain positive around that. Use your surrounding environment of people who can help you with whatever it is you're trying to do. And yes, you will be successful in the long run. Okay. All right, my lovely Sagittariuses, that was your rest of May reading for 2022. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.